Hi, and welcome to Qigong Live Online today. Beautiful day. And so I'm going to do something a bit different today. I'm going to talk about relax, what the word relax really means. I'll even talk about the Chinese character for it. But before that, we'll bow into class. So bring your hands on the side of your body. Roll back onto your thumbs. Bring your left hand underneath the right hand on top. Two thumbs touching together. Go on, make a fist with your left hand. Cover it with your right. Bring towards your heart. And then down to your physical center. Cool, so relax. Relax, the great concept of relax. So the Chinese character for relax has, I think, 21 different strokes in the character, the Chinese character. And it's a depiction of that tree. Now, you might have seen it in China where you see there's a very famous tree that grows in the mountains, and this tree grows out of the rock. And there's just this one tree, and everybody takes photos of it. It's one of those things. It's the Instagram shot. And it's got this tree growing out of the rock. Well, the tree grows in the rocks, doesn't have any earth. It grows in the weather, the cold, the sunshine, the wind, the rain. It grows in all the elements. It keeps growing. And their understanding, of course, is for that tree to grow, you have to be relaxed, otherwise you die. And so that's the symbol of what that thing talks about, that tree. And so understanding relax, so under hardship, under all duress, it has this idea that under all any situation you can just relax, no matter what it is, whether it's, if you talk about sports people, you hear sports people, the more they relax, the better they are, the more they can just keep their mind calm and they don't get all up in their head. Everything works like that. So it's the same principle for so many different modalities. When you play a musical instrument, the more you relax, the more you get into the song. Anyway, so I just want to say hello to Helen, and I want to say hello to Mark today. If anybody else comes online, if you type your name in and just say hello, then I can see you, so I can say hello to you. So you're very welcome to do that. So relax. So we're going to do some exercises one is to show how unrelaxed we are. And two is to learn how to relax and relax. So relaxation isn't just physically relaxing. It's not just mentally relaxing. It's spiritually relaxing as well. It's everything relaxing. It's emotionally relaxing. Yeah? And so how do we do that? How do you socially relax? These are all of the five of them. And so all of them there's a peace inside that. And we know now that in time the Qigong, with these advanced classes, if you go back to some of the early classes, we talk about before you can actually move, you have to relax the body so you can move. If I'm standing still like this and I'm sitting on both legs, to move to one side, I have to relax something, otherwise I can't move. Because I've got to let go of something, otherwise I'll just stay here because I might have a certain sort of rigidity in my muscles and ligaments. And for me to move, I've actually got to let go so I can move, otherwise I'm not going to move, I'll just stay where I am. And so that relax is really important. We've talked a lot about that, but we want to talk about a little bit more about the other aspects of it as well. We'll do an exercise so we can talk about the principle of relax, yeah? And we'll do one that's hard to relax, and so it makes it even more profound when we do it. And we'll do holding trees, yeah? So with the setup holding trees, it's all about the setup. When we do tree hugging, or some people call it tree hugging, holding trees, it's this idea of this, and I'll tell you this, it's like holding trees like that. Yeah? So it's all about how you get to that place. It's because if you just bring your hands up and do that, there's a whole lot of things that have happened in your body to create that you don't want to happen. So we're going to start from the very start. First of all, you're going to stand on the front part of your feet. Stand on your kidney point. Your heels are on the ground, but there's no weight. So you're standing and you bend your knees like you're standing on your muscles. Your bent knees, front part of your feet, grasp your toes into the ground, then relax your toes. And you're sitting on the kidney one point at the bottom of your foot. Cool. And have your hands just straight down. At this stage, tuck your pelvis forward and then relax. I'll show you that from the side as well. So tuck your bum forward and then sit down. Yeah? And sit down as in tuck it forward and then relax best you can. Same thing with the chin. Bring your chin back and go back to the side again. When you do your chin, the chin doesn't go down, it goes straight back that way. This is the way you want to go back that way and then relax in that position as well. Yep. So this is the beginning of the alignment. This is part of the quiescent standing form. So these are just three pieces to it, but they're really major pieces. So we stand on the kidney points, tuck your pelvis, bring your chin back. And the theory is hang from your head string, and the head string's like a bungee cord and you sort of hang on it. And it supports your weight. Good. So when we bring our arms up, we think of don't bring your shoulders up, you bring your arms up. And as your arms float, they come up to the front. Now, the easiest way to do this is when you bring your arms up, bring them down again. Is to have the idea of concept of wrist strings and elbow strings, like a puppet. And so the strings pulling your arm up and the strings pulling your elbow up. And what that'll do is it'll take a lot of the muscles out of it and you'll let your arms, the energy will bring your arms up. Yeah? The arms come up. And then you rotate your elbows down and it turns your hands around. Yep. And then your fingers face towards each other that way. Now to start with, we're going to have 2 finger gap between your fingers, so they're quite close. They're not out this far, they're right quite close. And you'll be able to see, if you have a dark floor, you'll be able to see the energy go between your fingers. You'll see like waves of mirage going between your fingers. Yep. And that's quite easy to see. Now relax your shoulders. Good. Now this position is halfway between when your elbows are this way and when your elbows up in the air. It's halfway between those, basically halfway. So you sit in this position where you're hollow, your armpits are hollow and you haven't got your armpits compressed and you haven't got your shoulders up. So we're sitting there, shoulders relaxed, arms relaxed. Yep. Cool, in this position. So immediately as soon as you start holding this position, especially because we're standing on our muscles, you'll engage your calves. So then your calves are going to start getting sore because you've got all this energy going into your calves because you're standing on your muscles. So your muscles are holding your whole body up. And if you haven't trained this, then they're working really hard now. If you do a lot of Qigong, you stand on the balls of your feet and you do your Qigong from there, your legs get really strong. And so you'll be quite used to it. But if you aren't, then your calves will get sore. Then your knees, then your quads will get sore. Everything will start getting sore because you engage the muscles. Anyway, back to this position. So not only this is the other consideration of this first posture is you're holding your arm up. So the arm has weight in the arm, and so you're using muscles to hold that arm up. Yeah, well, muscles, ligaments, tendons, fascia, you're using everything. It's all a combination of how you hold that up. Yep. So after a while, of course, then the arm starts getting sore, the shoulder starts getting sore. And you feel the shoulder, all the weight, the stress and the shoulder muscles are all engaged, so they're tight. And they're engaged, and of course it's like holding your arms out like this. You can only hold the arms out for so long before you're going to drop your arms, because to hold them up you need muscles. Of course in Qigong we've learned how to hold them up with energy, so they'll just stay there forever and you don't get no muscles engaged at all. It's just holding up with energy. It's a very different experience, but that's a practice thing. So back to this position. Good. Bring your chin back. Right, now we're going to go through different parts of this. So I want you to think of your ankles. Think of your ankles and then relax your ankles. And even if you can't feel the ankle move, you don't feel the sensation of the ankle going, ugh. You don't feel that. It doesn't matter. As long as you send the message to the ankle relax, it'll do that. Think of your foot and all the metatarsals in your foot. That's all the bones inside your foot. Think of all the bones and just relax the bones. Good. Think of your calves. Now your calves are engaged. Think of relaxing your calves. Good. Think of your knees. Relax your knees. Think of your quads. Relax your quads. Hamstrings at the back. Relax. Now this is the one that'll get you, is your glutamus maximus, because you're standing on your muscles. Feel your bum and just relax your bum. Just let it flop. Yeah, that. Just let it loose. See? And then take a breath in and then let it go again. Good. Have your tummy, and instead of holding your tummy in, just let the tummy come forward and just go. So one time you can just let your stomach hang out. Yeah? But when it hangs out, make sure it doesn't pull your pelvis backwards, because quite often when your tummy goes out, the pelvis goes back. I'm going to turn around and show you that. So when you relax your tummy, I'll accentuate this a bit for you. So here's the tummy. If I relax the tummy and I go like that, what it does with the pelvis, as I go like that, it pushes the pelvis goes that way. So the tummy goes out and the pelvis goes that way. One goes that way, one goes that way, like that. So when you relax your tummy, make sure you keep your pelvis tucked. But make sure you relax the pelvis after you've tucked it. You've got to keep relaxing after you do anything. Cool, back to the position. So we've got that idea. So tummy, let your tummy relax. Good. Think of your chest, let your chest relax. Think of your upper back, think of your upper back, relax. Good. Think of your shoulders, relax. Good. Think of your forearms, relax. Think of your fingers, relax. Think of your neck. Think of your neck and just relax. Think of your head, all the bones and all the cranial bones, the temporal bones. Think of all the bones in your head, just relax. Now I want you to think of your heart. Think of your heart inside your body. Well, hopefully it's inside your body. It will be inside your body. Your heart in your body, and just think of your heart and relax the beat of your heart. Have your heart just relaxed, beating quietly. Good, that's it. Just think of that. Take your mind inside your chest. Now I want you to think of the pericardium, which is the protector of the heart. It's the energy around the heart. It's also in a physical sense, it holds the heart in place. But in the energetic thing, it protects the heart. And think of the pericardium just relaxing its hold on the heart. So it relaxes, then the heart can relax. So the pericardium stiff, it makes the heart stiff too, because it feels like this. But if the pericardium relaxes, then the heart can relax. Yep, very cool. Do that. Good, I want you to think of your liver. Liver's on your right-hand side. And I want you to think of relaxing your liver. Just think of the organ and just relax the organ. Think of your stomach, relax your stomach. Think of your spleen, relax your spleen. Good. Now I want you to think of your lungs. And I want you to relax your lungs. Just relax your lungs. And as you breathe in, have the breath come in, long, slow, quiet breath in, long, slow, quiet breath out, and relax as you do that. So as it inflates, as the lungs inflate, and the energy, of course, we're breathing right down to the lower dantian as well. As the body expands as you breathe in, just do it, relax, and breathe out, relax. Yep. So breathe in the whole body, feel the lungs inflate, and just think of doing it as quietly and as slowly and as stillly as you stillly. That's an interesting word. As still as you can. Let's create my own diary. Very good. Now as you think of the energy, as you're breathing in and out of energy, out of all the acupuncture points in your body, through your legs, through your arms, all the acupuncture points, the energy's going out and it's coming back in. It's going out and it's in. It's not necessarily happening when you breathe in and out. You breathe in and out, and the cadence of your energy going in and out is slightly different. It's like your spinal column fluid expands and contracts, which is also different to the speed that your heart is. So we have all these things happening at the same time. They call it circadian rhythm. So you have this pulsing inside your body from the nerve, from the impulses from the spinal fluid in your brain. Your brain's expanding, contracting as well, which is different to the blood circulation, which is pumping from the heart, which is different from the energy going in and out. All this is happening by itself. We don't have to even worry about this. It's just something that happens. Whoever created this extraordinary vessel we stand in created all of this. We've just discovered how it's working. Yeah. So we're standing there. Now we're breathing in the energy slowly. And we're breathing energy out slowly. So you feel your body expand as you're breathing in. And feel the body contract as you breathe out. Feel the lungs expand slowly, quietly. Good. Breathing in. And then breathing out. Now I want you to think of your mind. Here you go. Think of your thoughts. Have thoughts about your thoughts. Now what's your mind? Now I want you to observe your mind. And I want you to bring a quietness to your mind. So just think of your mind and introduce the word relax to your mind. Now you're listening to what I'm saying and you're trying to work out the concept of what I'm talking about, and just relax and listen to it quietly in a relaxed way. So you think your mind just relax. Doesn't mean it needs to stop, but just have your mind relax. Good. So now we have a physical relaxation inside the body's relaxed. We have a heart relaxation, which is also our spiritual piece. We'll go back to that in a second. Now we have a mental relax. Good. Now I want you to go back to the physical body and be aware that the physical body or the energetic body is standing here, wherever you're standing in the world right now. And the energetic body is where you are standing, but outside, there's energy outside of your body. And there's a connection with the energy outside of your body and the connection with the inside of your body. And I want you just to relax this notional idea that we finish at the outside of our skin and the outside of our body is something different. I want to relax the idea of that as though that our body doesn't stop, our energy body doesn't stop inside our physical form, but our energy actually goes out and connects to the field, the conscious space outside of ourselves while we're standing here. And to relax this idea of the barrier, take the barrier down, relax the idea of the barrier, and just let yourself, energy, converge outside and connect to nature outside the yang energy. And feel it connecting to that. So there's you and that out there, the same thing. Yeah, just introduce that to your mind and then relax with that thought. Very good. Now by now your calves are getting sore now. And so just think of your calves and think of just let go. Think of your bum muscles, think of your glutes, and just relax your bum muscles. You'll feel, because as your calves get sore, the bum muscles will start getting contracting as well. Just relax your bum muscles. Relax your legs. And you'll feel all the weight going down inside your body. And as it goes down, of course, there's more weight in your calves. They get sore, but just keep relaxing. That's it. Perfect. Think of your shoulders. Relax your shoulders. Relax your mind. I want you to think of your tongue, the tongue in your mouth. And I want you to think of relaxing your tongue. I want you to think of your teeth and relax your teeth. I want you to think of the sense of smell and relax the sense of smell. And your mind quickly says, how can you do that? Just introduce the idea to your mind that you can. You don't need to know how to do that, just introduce it to the mind. To your ears, what you're hearing right now, I want you to relax to the thoughts of the hearing of what you're hearing. Relax to the idea of what you can hear, and just relax to the energy coming into your ears, the sound coming into your ears. Good. Now I want you to relax your eyes. So when you're looking out, you're looking without looking at anything particular. You might be watching me on your phone or your TV or your computer. And just relax that. I'm not going to go away. I'm still standing. You can still hear me. And just relax. And don't look at anything particular. Just look out at nothing. And relax your gaze as well. Relax your breathing. Relax your calves. Relax your shoulders. If anybody comes online now, they'll think their video's frozen. I love it. So I want you to, how you get out of this posture, just really slowly. Now your arms will feel quite heavy at the moment, so just roll your elbows, your hands, so you're rolling your palms down. So your elbows come up. And then pull your elbows back, which brings your hands back towards your body. And then return the surplus chi back into your lower dantian as you lower your arms. And what I want you to do is don't change your legs. Leave the discomfort in your legs. If you feel your legs are quite painful, just leave that discomfort. Don't worry about that, just let it go. And just feel your arms hanging down the side of your body and relax your shoulders. Relax your elbows. Relax your wrists. And you feel all the blood rushing to your fingers. And you'll feel your hands swelling up. And then think of all the metacarpals in your hand, all the phalanges, all of the bones in your hands, and just relax your whole hand. So at this stage you'll be able to feel your arms relax, your elbows relax, because they're just hanging. But you will feel pain in your legs. And you think, well, how do you relax the pain in your legs? It will go in time. But at the moment, because your muscles are not used to being standing on energetically, they're engaged them, so it's hard. The only way you can change that, and we'll do this, you don't normally do this with Qigong, because you want to stand on your muscles, because when you engage the muscles, all the energy comes up your legs. When you're standing on your bones, it comes up the extraordinary vessels, but when you're standing on your bones, on your feet and your toes, as soon as you engage the muscles need energy, and they draw the energy up from the ground to fund them. Yes, that's where you get the energy from. The part of the energy for your muscles comes from the earth. So as soon as you engage them, you get more power. It's really simple. Now I'm going to do something we normally don't do now. I want you to rock back onto your heels and take the pressure off your calves and stand on your bones. Good. And now feel that weight coming out through your heels. Feel all the weight descending into your heels. All your body's weight is on your heels. Straighten your legs slightly. Relax your shoulders. And you feel all the weight on your heels. Now you can feel what's happening to the bones now. So the bones are compacting, all the energy is going down into the bones, down into your heels, going right down through your legs, right down to your heel bone. Your heel bone. That round bone at the bottom of your foot. Not the front part of your foot, the back, but the round piece. And we're balancing on the round piece. And you can see that because you can move, if you move forward slowly, forward and backwards, you can feel yourself moving on that round part of your bone. You feel yourself rocking forwards on, back and forwards on it. And you're almost like you're pivoting, you're balancing on this very fine point where it's in balance, but you can just move slightly forward, slightly back, and you can feel yourself moving on that round piece. You can feel yourself moving forward and backwards on it. It's that subtle. And what we've done, of course, over the years of your existence being on this planet, you've worked out how to balance in that place and stop, and balance in a certain place. You can move forward slightly and balance and stop. But you're actually balancing on a round surface. You've learned how to do this. One could be even different to the one side, could be different. You might feel more weight on one side and less on the other. This is about a coordination balance and how you change it, whichever one's got more weight, and move weight to the other side. And so the weight changes so that it's even. Move across and work out where the balance is between the right and the left heel, where the same weight, the same pressures on both pads, both heels. Where is that? Where's that weight? Move to one side. If you're not sure, move to one side so you can feel one side getting heavier, one heel getting heavier. Move to the other side so you can see where the other heel gets really heavier. And then try and work out where the halfway mark is, where they're both the same feeling. And you won't necessarily feel like you're standing in the middle, by the way. You might feel like you're moving to one side. This is just all about our own balance, our coordination. Very good. Now, while standing on your heels, I want you to think of all your bones in your body, from your cranium and your head, your clavicle, your scapula, your spinal column, your hips, your iliac, your femur, your tibia and fibula, and just relax the whole lot. Think of your arm, think of your humerus. Good, right down to your ankle, right down to your joints and your hands. The radius and the ulnar bones, in the lower arm. Think of just all of the bones relaxing. And you're standing on your heels. And now you feel all the weight of your bones compacting down onto your heels. Just relax. You feel your head's heavy and it starts sinking down. You feel like your head's sinking down inside your body as you let the weight of all your bones. Your bones, your head's quite heavy. It starts pulling your head down. And you think of all the compression of all the bones, all the weight of your bones going down your body into your heels. Good. Now, this is the kicker. Without moving your weight forward from your heel, bend your legs with your weight on your heel, go to one side, keep your weight on your heel, and then pick up the other foot and put the heel down on the other side, and then move the weight to the other heel. Good. Go all the way across to your single weighted, so still stand on your heel, pick up the other foot, step down on the heel, and then transfer your weight, so now it's double heels again. Good. Now come pull into the ball of your foot. Bend your knees slightly, now you stand on your muscles again. Move your weight across to one side on your muscle, so you're on the ball of your foot now. Pick the foot up, stand on the ball of your foot. The heel's touching the ground, there's no weight in it at this stage. We've changed it to the front of the foot. Put your toe down, put your kidney point down, heel on the ground but no weight in the heel, and move across the other side. Go across, pick the foot up, standing on the ball of your foot, and the kidney point, heels on the ground, no weight, and then put your foot back again. Toe, kidney point, then transfer your weights down your muscles. And then move from muscle to muscle, just rock backwards from side to muscles to muscles. Feel what that feels like to move from muscles to muscles, from one leg to muscles to the other leg muscles. Good, rock back into your heels, and then go from heel to heel and see the difference. Which one has the most stability? Which one has the most power? Yeah. As soon as you're on the ball of your foot, come back to the ball of your foot and you move, all of a sudden you feel this anchor, you feel your toes are gripping the ground. There's so much more power, so much more leverage inside that, and so much more balance, because you've got a flat surface, all your fingers and your toes are all spread out on the ground, like a tiger, like a bird. You've got your claws spread out. But if you stand on your heel, you're standing on one little ball, two little balls, and you're rocking back on two little balls. There's very little stability. So of course in Tai Chi and Qigong, when you martially, you stand in front, you have more power, but you have more maneuverability. There's a good word for the day. And so you have the ability to move off that a lot easier. Anyway, I hope you feel more relaxed now anyway. So the art of relaxation, mental relaxation, physical body relaxation, spiritual relaxation, energetic relaxation inside the body. And when you do that place, in meditation, there are places where you see meditation, they talk you through this process of how to turn all these off and get to a place where your mind's quiet, your body's quiet, and you just sit there in the stillness. It's a very special place. It's a place where humans live outside of your own consciousness, of your own mind thought here. You go into your own consciousness in your heart and have a very different experience of life. And this is a doorway. These are doorways. By the relaxations, is a doorway to get out of this thing in your head. So it's a doorway. Qigong is a doorway to get out, to have this other experience of life. So hopefully that's useful. If you have any questions about that, please ask. Keep practicing Qigong. It's an amazing thing. Roll back onto your thumbs. Bring your left hand underneath, right hand on top. Two thumbs together. Cool. Make a fist with the left hand, come up with your right. Bring it towards your heart. And bring the surplus energy back to your lower dantian, back to your physical centre. Step back. Bow to everybody in the class. And everybody comes and does this class afterwards. If you have any questions, please ask. And just stay relaxed today. Just sit in your seat when you're in the office. Sit wherever you're, sit in your seat and just think of, even if you're in your car, sit there in the car and just go, and just relax. Relax your legs, relax your bum. Relax your neck, relax your head, and just relax. But if you're in the car, don't close your eyes though, because the traffic lights might change. So have a good day, everybody. Enjoy the relaxation. Bye-bye.